Yo, welcome back to the Peer Rap Podcast. It's Monday, February 22nd. I'm here with MCK and our boy Darnell, Darneezy, whoever you want to call him. Man, how y'all doing today? How you doing, MCK?
Huh? I'm doing good. My fault. I just ran to go get my charger.
We good, man.
Yeah,
you gotta make sure you're charged.
Yeah, I looked at my battery. I was like, oh, forgot to charge my laptop.
On that drip, charged
you gotta
up.
be prepared, man. You had like an hour to prepare, man.
I know. I was tripping.
You try to die on air. You don't die on us, man.
No doubt.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Down this right now, man.
Nonetheless, though, I'm doing good, man. What about y'all?
Hey, how you doing, Darnell?
I'm doing great. I'm doing good. Ready for another review of music. Hip hop news.
Man, we on episode 5, man. 5 weeks in, about a month in now. We got our album reviews going. If you haven't checked out our album reviews, we've been doing them every Wednesday for the past 2 weeks. So we got another one for you this Wednesday. Make sure to tune into that. Last week we did what was it? Freddie Gibbs and Madlib's Bandana project. That was Darnell's choice. That came out in 2019. Go make sure to check that out. You can check it out on YouTube. You can still check it out on Twitter. You can check it out on the podcast platforms. Apple Podcasts, Spotify. So go ahead and feel free to do that whenever you get the chance. Got another one coming this Wednesday. I don't know if we want to announce it now or just tune in to see what we got on Wednesday. How y'all feel? Y'all want to announce it now or wait?
Oh yeah, we
could do it at the end of the episode.
Right, we'll get that for you at the end of the episode. I didn't even think about that till now, so we didn't even discuss that. We'll get that at the end of the episode. So yeah, man, we got a lot of hip hop news. You got some releases that came out this past Friday.
Yeah, we got a couple music.
We got a discussion for y'all, and we got a game, the usual routine. So y'all ready to get into hip hop news? You guys got anything you want to say before we jump into that?
We could jump into it, man.
Yeah, I'm ready for the news. What we got the people need to hear.
Yeah, man. Make sure gotta stay up to date.
So what people need to hear.
They need to hear. I can't wait to
them hip hop fans.
We gonna get into.
We'll get into the first thing of news we got for you. Kendrick Lamar's album "Damn" has spent 200 consecutive weeks on the Billboard 200 charts. Man, that's a long time because that's when it came out, and to think it's been 200 consecutive weeks, man, that's a great accomplishment. To know that you've been on top of the top 200 charts for that long, which I think it was a good album. I'm not sure how you guys feel about it, which I'm sure you guys probably fucked with it, but how do you feel about that?
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Like 200 consecutive weeks. Especially because he hasn't. What's the only thing he dropped after that was, I think that Black Panther soundtrack, it's like he was, executive producer and he had some songs on there. I think that's it.
That's the only thing we heard from for a while.
So for that too, you know what I mean? Like that just shows, the work that he put in. Especially that's like a modern day classic as well. It shows how good the work is if it stays on.
Longevity is key. You could take them year breaks, and people are still gonna rock with you, and still, ride out to these projects for years to come.
Right? It's that quality, bro. If you have those quality type of projects, those are the ones that last, and it shows right here, 200 consecutive weeks. Shout out to Kendrick.
It really shows too. Kendrick. I think he went platinum with this album less than a month. Like that just shows you with all the qualities and the tracks that go into it. Like people are actually gonna really relate to it, and it's just timeless. I think it's like a little bit before his time, so people still listen to all this family stuff, like the loyalty and the fear, and people just gonna relate to this. It's like a good family project. People gonna mess with real heavy.
Is this your favorite Kendrick project?
Yeah, all together. It's one of them. This is for sure. I don't
know if I'll say my all-time favorite, but
it's up there though. No, it's definitely
Butterfly is, I think, his best.
Just looking at the track list, it's maybe a few skips. It depends on your mood, but it's
I think depending on the mood, there's a few skips. But overall, it's a classic. I think it's one of those modern day classic albums.
Even when he did it backwards too, when he did it They just
Yeah,
had the album
that's
backwards to front. Yeah, it's
that's
like,
crazy. I
oh, it
forgot about that.
still sound good that way.
Yeah, we need
Totally forgot.
Kendrick. If you're watching this, nah, we need you to drop that album, man. We need
Anyone,
some more.
Dropping,
It's about
dropping
that
this
time,
soon.
man. It's been like three,
anyone
going on
soon.
4
4
years.
years.
Yeah, man. It's about that
And it
time.
wouldn't surprise me. You might drop something in the summer, or you might have to wait till next year. If you,
I mean,
know.
it looks like TDE is on one of the because it's kind of been a slow year of the start. You know what I mean? As far as music wise, like a big albums. And I seen Absol's back in the studio. I seen J Rock's back in the studio. So I mean, I think TD's about to make
might be that year. They might come out and put some hot shit out.
I think it. I see it. I sense it.
Yeah,
man. Well, we'll have to wait back and see, and then once that comes out, you know, we're gonna be doing our album reviews and, you know, be blowing that shit up and talking about it. So,
oh yeah,
look forward to that. Because the last Kendrick album, we weren't even, the Pure Rap podcast wasn't even a thing, so we didn't get a chance. So, we'll be on top of that when it comes out for sure. But we can get into the next set of news. We got Lauryn Hill. She's become the first female MC to go diamond with the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. It's sold over 10 million copies now, and she joins a lot of, you know, good artists that's gone diamond, including artists like Biggie, Tupac, Eminem, Outkast, Lauryn Hill herself, MC Hammer, Nelly, and the Beastie Boys.
I mean, MC Hammer.
MC Hammer.
She got some, you know, some good talent up there to go diamond.
50 Cent's on the verge.
Hey, you see by that reply.
I should have been on it. Come on, man.
You know, might happen this year. Those might just, you know, go diamond as well.
I mean, it's almost there.
Yeah, some people are mad close to it. They just like right on the verge.
There's a few artists are like
on the verge to it. But I mean, man, this was wild. It took a while. It's 1998 album. I mean, people use this as samples off this project.
Yeah.
I mean, it took time. It's a legendary album. Like, this is just iconic. People using, you know, this, you know, for samples all over the place. So I mean, it's a while. It took it to go diamond though.
Shout out Jack Dre. That's legendary status. You know, if you can go diamond, you know you're playing your role in, you know, the game to, you know, sell that much and be remembered, you know, years later for the work you've done.
Yeah, that goes back to like the, you know, with the Kendrick for being on the 200 consecutive weeks. It's like people, if you make a quality album like that, like it's something that people will always go back to no matter what year it is. You know what I mean?
No matter if it's 1985, 2005, or
I put that on my post. You know, when we did some of our favorite posted 5 of our favorite albums. That was one of the ones I posted. Like, that's in my top 5 all time personally. So yeah, shout out to Lauryn Hill. Like, I'm super happy to see that she accomplished that. So especially becoming the first female MC too, man.
His own album review on it in a couple of weeks. You never know.
For all my
dissect that album for you guys track by track.
Dissect it. Nah, one of my favorites.
Maybe it could be one of those albums that we do a review for. Like, you never know.
Legendary diamond albums. You know, iconic, timeless album.
Yeah, so
might be on.
Shout out to Lauryn Hill.
Shout out to Lauryn Hill real quick. We get the next set of news though, and that's you know, my cat wants to interrupt me, but Nipsey Hussle wanted to redo Dead Prez's Let's Get Free album before he passed away, sadly, in 2019. I know that was one of Brian MCK's favorite albums as well. So.
Another one, yeah, that was on my list, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but like,
you know, it's you know, sad to hear about the passing, and then knowing what he could have done
to redo that project.
That would have been dope, because I mean, it just shows that just Nipsey, like, and that's another thing I respected Nipsey for, like, past the music, is he, you know, his ear for music, and also he was very educated. You know what I mean? He always wanted to learn more. Going to guys like you know, Stick and M1, those are, you know, the 2 members of Dead Prez. You know, they're like, if you guys ever listen to this album, Let's Get Free, or anyone who's watching, like, it's one of those if you know type of albums. You know what I mean? The things that they're talking about in the album is just, they're just dropping a whole lot of knowledge, game, and just a lot of the corruption that happens in America. So for Nipsey to want to redo an album like that, man, it just shows where his mind was at the time. So, man, I respect him for that, and it's unfortunate that this never happened.
Gone too soon.
Yeah, way too soon, man.
Too soon.
It felt like it was getting started for Nipsey, you know.
Exactly. That's really how it feels. Like, I want to see his next like what was that next chapter, you know, in his life,
Exactly.
like the next phase of his life was gonna be. But
I didn't
oh
really
man,
get I didn't get a chance to listen to the album that much, but I mean, I'm hearing from it a little bit. It seemed like they was like way before their time, like with all the
bruh,
stuff like they about the
bruh.
stuff what's going on nowadays. Like,
Exactly, that's what
yeah,
I'm saying. Like everything that's happening now, bruh, you go back and listen to the album, you're gonna think you're like damn. And
yeah,
it just kind of and it's kind of sad too, though, like the fact that you know they made that album in 2000 and we could listen, you know, 20
to
years,
this
20 years later,
now,
and
it's
it's
still
like
relevant.
the fact that it's still relevant is kind of just sad in general. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
yeah, it's unfortunate for real.
Yeah,
But quality, but once again, it's another quality album too. You guys should go back
you
and
should
listen
look
to
it
it.
up.
Go check that out
Yeah.
when you get a chance. Maybe after this episode, you can go do that. Yeah. Well, speaking of, you know, bad things going on in the world, this is a good one, which is a Trade the Truth Relief or gang organization. Well, the report was that he's like him, and you know the organization is going out with Texas, right, with everything that was going on down there. For
Yeah,
whatever,
so in Houston, like he's
From
been giving out like food,
which he's been
water,
known to
like
doing.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's always like, I mean, his name, you know, see no lies in his
It's
name.
really the truth. Man. It's really the
Yeah,
truth,
even
man.
generators, bro. Like they've been giving out generators. Like who do you know be giving out generators? Like
Man, crazy
that's
times we're going through right now.
that's what I'm saying.
Generators,
And
food.
you could see on his Instagram page too. Like I've seen today, he was giving like 250 family or 350 families free gas. Like he was at like a certain gas station, told people come through. Yeah, like so it's
Yeah,
like just come through and you get free gas. You know what I mean? And that's big, especially during the thing, you know, time that they're going through now. Because
So
I
I
know
know when
you
it was with the hurricanes a couple years ago. I know Trey the Truth was out there, you know, helping
yeah.
people as well. You know, with all you know, there's flooding out there and the storms and all that. So it's good to see you know people like Trey the Truth
Yeah.
going out of their way to, you know, while people like Ted Cruz are flying out to Cancun for
Yeah,
a
it's
quote
like, come on,
unquote
bro.
11-hour vacation, my ass. And then you have people, you know, people like Trey the Truth actually doing stuff they technically don't even have to do, you know, but still going out of their way to help, you know, the community while you have these senators and, you know, higher up bullshit motherfuckers don't give a fuck about the people.
Yeah, I mean, and it shows too. Like, I mean, we've seen through this whole pandemic, you know, who were the real leaders and who were the frauds. Especially like you said, when that whole hurricane happened. You guys remember Joel Osteen, like that
Yeah,
dude that
the
had like
church
the mega
motherfucker,
church. People like that too.
yeah.
It's like, you know, what I mean, we
Hey, we're
see
wanting to
like
help, you know, shelter people and shit.
yeah, because when it's really like time, like and down, like when it's that moment, like that you know show who you truly are, like you know, we see who for what it really is. So shout out to Trey the Truth for real, man. And yeah, that all that stuff is like some like you know just some sucker stuff like to just like especially if you're the senator of Texas, it's like bro, you just I'm gonna go on vacation.
No one in that status goes on an 11-hour vacation, man. You talking out your ass
Like
because your ass got
yeah,
caught.
it's like come on, bro. Like yeah. And
Motherfuckers like Jeff Bezos wouldn't even go on an 11-hour vacation. They got all the money in the world, man. They quit. Like you bullshitting, bro.
yes,
I'm gonna say bro, 'cause he ain't my fucking bro, but you know what I mean, man. Fuck that.
yeah.
Stupid shit, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the truth. He
it's
doing
bad,
it in his own city, though. I mean, yeah, he from
yeah,
Houston.
that's what I'm
He
saying.
got
Shout out to Trey the Truth.
he got his community the right way, and he's been doing it
Yeah.
ever since. That's like, you know, that's one of those true icons. They do it in your own city that you always got to pay respect to. They always gonna be the times is rough.
Yeah.
So
And his
shout out,
music is fire too, man. Go listen to some Trey the Truth, man.
got music fire. Always got a few features. He got a lot of
Man,
features.
speaking of, you know, doing shit for your community. Yeah, man, go check out Trade the Truth. Speaking of doing shit for your community and being respected by your own community, man, you know, rest in peace, Fred the Godson. He received, you know, a street code name in Bronx on his 36th birthday today. He also dropped a new project. If you don't remember, he passed away for COVID related. It was COVID, right? For I remember last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was COVID passed away from COVID in April 23rd, 2020. So it's about to be a year as well. His 36th birthday today. He received you know, a code name street on a, you know, street in Bronx. So shout out to that. Shout out to Fred the Godson.
Yeah, I'm just happy they honored him like that because I mess with Fred the Godson heavy too. I've been listening to him probably since I was back in high school. So yeah, I'm happy they honored him like that, especially on his birthday. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But once
they had
again,
like,
it's
you know, They had what was it, like Jim Jones was out there speaking, and Sway and all that. So they
Yeah,
had people out
Factory.
there, remembering him and the community around him.
Yeah, and they just dropped a one I believe his first album since he passed away, called Ascension. They just dropped it today for him, so should go check out his music too, and go check out the album.
Yeah, they doing mad love from. Yeah, nah, I remember his freestyles on Hot 97. I mean, it's just those are always
Yeah.
legendary to go back to. He was going for like 8 minutes, going hard on Hot 97.
Yeah, Further
nah,
Gospel was fire, bro.
He's always been loyal to his community as well, giving back as well. So I mean, sucks to see, it's life, but
Yeah, it's like all the real ones, man.
Yeah, it just sucked that hair is related to COVID. That's something that's just crazy.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, and then the US just got to what
500,000.
Was it 500,000 today?
500,000. Like
Yeah.
the other day.
We still about deaths for COVID, so that's still thing is
Gotta be
still
safe,
going
still, man.
just
Yeah,
gotta
man.
be
Just
alive.
make sure you be, who you're around, especially if you live with older people too. Anyone that you're living with, make sure you're aware of what you're doing when you do step out, because you bring
Think about the ones you with, man. It sucks, but at the end of the day, you don't want to be, you're losing a family member because you want to go out and be stupid. So just,
basically,
gotta wash your hands. You gotta,
Yeah,
That's
just
good.
gotta
I'm not, I go out and do stupid shit too. Not
yeah. I mean,
stupid
nobody's
shit, but I go
perfect.
out and live my life at times too, and I could be more careful as well. But
I mean, this is a first
angel or
for
nothing.
this is a first for all of us. So it's still
Right.
it's still learning curves. We're still trying to navigate how we're gonna get through it. So. You know what I mean? But if you're doing like blatantly stupid stuff, then it's
like going to a club with no masks on and fucking,
what could happen.
Florida,
Yeah.
But we can get to the next set of news. I know MCK was hyped about this, man. He's been talking about this for 6 years now. According to Rowdy Rebel, Bobby Shmurda is expected to be released from prison on Tuesday, so that's tomorrow. There's been reports, people saying that he's out already. That's fake news. That's false. According to everything I've seen, it's tomorrow, and your boy Quavo wants to go pick him up. So we'll see if he pulls up in some some high-end whip, pick him up.
I'm about to shmoney till my knees crumble.
Yo, did the hat? They had a video.
Keep making the hat jokes that's gonna resurface. Resurface, man.
The hat finally fell down.
I mean, like what? 7 long years?
I'm about to go listen to computers after this. I think that on Tom Cruise.
We probably great here, Bobby Shmurda.
That's my anthem, bro.
Finally did his time, man. He should have been out way before 6ix9ine and all these other cats that have been out. But
I mean, man, he kept it real.
And he want to do a quiet, get out. So he probably don't want to be known real crazy. But I think he was saying like just with family, and then he was gonna go chill for music. So I can't wait to hear what music he dropped. Like he dropped like a few like features or something. I remember he had a feature with 6ix9ine or something. So I mean, I'm just looking forward to Bobby Shmurda, man. Thankful he came back home, man.
Yeah, man. And especially now we got Rowdy. I'm about to have Bobby back too.
Been a long time.
Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, the music is about to have a bunch of bangers, man, to go listen to soon.
Bunch of hitters, man.
Yeah, we'll for sure be talking about that on the Pure Rap podcast. So when they get some fire coming out, make sure to tune in, and we'll be talking about all that. But we can get in the next set of news, man. And that was this. Fans are angry with Meek Mill's Kobe lyrics and a leaked song with a Lil Baby. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but I kind of didn't like it. Which, if you didn't see, it's we have it highlighted for you. He said, "Yeah, and if I ever lack, I'm going out with my chopper. It'd be another Kobe." How y'all feel about him saying that?
I mean, why are we even talking about Kobe's name? Like, you gotta put mad respect on Kobe's name. Like, this dude's a legendary icon. Basketball on the court. A family person outside of the court. I mean, he did a lot for people growing up. I mean, even like practicing basketball. I mean, everybody looked up to Kobe. I mean, you saw when he passed away. I mean, I mean, the whole world. It wasn't just LA. The whole world just
whole
felt
world,
that.
man.
It felt
Yeah.
that inside.
And it was just Kobe, man. You know, his daughter lost his life, and other family members lost their life,
That's
man.
yeah. So
Like
it's
uncalled
deeper
for
than
to,
just
to put a line out like that. It don't matter if you think it doesn't matter, man. It's like some people are trying to defend him, saying, you know, when it comes to tracks and diss tracks and hotline, blah blah blah, like just making
Look.
excuses, like it doesn't matter, blah blah blah. Like
I'll put it like
people go
this.
after people all the time, like blah blah blah.
Look, Caleb, I'll put it like this. Like usually you hear like battle rappers or say something like that, or a comedian will make a joke, you know what I mean? But the fact that I watch a lot of battle rap and I feel like I have not heard anyone use a Kobe bar. I feel like I haven't heard a comedian say anything about Kobe. It's just one of those, it's one of those people where I feel like
yeah,
it's respect.
it's
It's like,
one, it's too soon. Two is just
yeah.
it just
And
feels like
the,
it's just off limits, man.
and
It's
the
like,
bar wasn't
especially in
even
that
good. It's like,
circumstance of what happened.
like you could have said anything else, bro. Like that's how you could have said anything else.
I don't even care if it was good or not. I mean, it's just you don't even want to put.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if the bar was crazy, it's like, bro, like it's certain things where it's kind of like it's certain things that like I understand. Like, you go ahead, use the whatever bar you want. It's hip hop. I know that it's no, you could say whatever you want, but at the end of the day, you know how people feel about a certain figure. Then it's like you wrote that lyric down and then you recorded it. Like you should have known, like you know how people feel about him. You know what I mean? Even if, and I know I'm pretty sure Meek Mill didn't mean like that, but it's like I said, bro, you know how people feel about Kobe. You know what he resembles. You know that type of, especially out in LA and stuff. It's like, bro, he should have known what would have came with this.
Yeah, it came with that.
It wasn't just, he's just not gonna walk away. And that sucks, bro. Meek Mills, man, he's been bugging, bro, with this whole 6ix9ine situation. Then now, it's like Meek Mills, like.
Man, he trying to fall off the total pole now.
I've been trying to hold it up for Meek Mill. I'm like, it's like, bro, damn, man, you just
like, yeah, I'm trying to check out.
I'm trying to help you, Meek Mill, but damn, you're messing it up for yourself, man.
Real quick, it's like,
yeah, he's messing it up for himself, man. So he's gotta redeem himself with what's been going on, man. Go catch a fade with 6ix9ine and knock him out for us, and I think you'll have us back, and you're get us all back.
Maybe you can take a dub, man, but right now you've been taking L's.
Yeah, you've been Meek L's. Nah, I'm not gonna do them like that.
Yeah, man, but fuck all that. We got some more heat for y'all. Is LeBron dropping an album? None. That's a big question mark. Do y'all see LeBron dropping an album? Because he went out and tweeted this, man.
Wait a bit.
You can read it out, MCK.
My love for music is insane. That's probably how he said it in his head. Well, he said, I think I'm going to do an album. Oh no, won't be rapping or anything like that. I'm not crazy. I know what I'm great at, but I tell you one thing, I do have so many friends that can. Thinking out loud.
Thinking out loud. Load.
Oh, why do you even realize that? Thinking out loud.
Yeah, that's probably what DJ Khaled thought in his head, like 20 years ago and shit.
DJ Khaled's like, I can't really rap, but I can frame on the mic. I know a lot of people. This man sound like he was in Canada. He
probably had a drunk convo with DJ Khaled, and then he went on Twitter, 30 minutes later, and he was thinking the whole time, like, maybe I should do the same, right?
I wonder what he was thinking about.
Yeah, when he wrote that.
He's gonna be screaming on the mic too.
He was thinking about.
Had some ad libs and a couple records. You never know in this project.
Hey man, he might be smart to do that because damn right. Everybody gonna tune in.
Oh, for sure, bro. That's gonna be a big album. And he, like you said, like, bro, he knows, who does he not know in the industry? You know what I mean?
He can have any artist in the game. They gonna do it,
bro. Anybody's gonna be like, no one's gonna say no.
Nobody's gonna say no. I mean, yeah, he was getting music early, like before games.
Yeah.
Like Instagram, he's like already playing, like the new Kendrick. He playing this. He's playing like new records.
The game albums and
game out. Rick Ross, like before it dropped. So it's like, damn, like rappers are already showing so much love for him.
Yeah, man, you can just call somebody up in a second, man. Tweet somebody in a second. They gonna fucking.
And they just go at it. But I mean, 2 Chainz last album, I mean, he did do an A&R for it. And then the album actually sounded not too bad as far as like the producing part. Now he has some good he has a good eye because then it went on his show on the shop. Like they played on one of them songs on there, and it kept like playing on. So I was like,
Oh, I hate that song. I like the beat though.
see, that's
Beat
what I'm
is
saying.
fire.
Beat, though. See,
2 Chainz like, ruined it. Bro. I'm
yeah.
sorry, bro. I'm just not a fan of 2 Chainz.
I think he has an eye. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, bro, like they disrespected Rick Ross by putting this man in the verses him. Let's be honest. Come on, bro. I know you, bro. Rick Ross didn't even play his crazy Rick Ross could have truly like went for the kill, but you're like, let me just play some other records. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
I think 2 Chainz even knew that because I was watching it and he was just like, man, this ain't even fair. Like,
he's like, I ain't got too much. You know,
Titty Boy was better than 2 Chainz. Nah,
Titty Boy.
That's a little bit low, man. But we still like
Titty Boy had some good verses, bro. Back when he was with like Ludacris and all that, like back when he was in the Peace.
Yeah, Player Circle, double
Player Circle. Like Titty Boy, Loki has some good verses, man. Hey, if y'all in the comments too, man, leave some comments. This show was yours. Just as
feel free to send it to your friends. Retweet the tweet. Share the YouTube link. Do whatever the fuck you need to do to promote us. It's always welcome because we got one more thing of hip hop news for y'all before we get into the releases. And I know MCK's been waiting for this all damn night, and that is
I don't even remember. Oh,
Tory Lanez there, man. What the fuck's going on with Tory Lanez here? And we got a little clip because I know MCK posted it on his Instagram. He wanted to share it with y'all in case you didn't get to check that out. You want me to put it right now?
Yeah. Hey, I got on this man's head, unlike his hair. Well, go play that. Damn, this is what coronavirus doing to people now. Shit, that contagious ass cut, boy. You look like you let cat sleep on your head. Shit, this ain't Tory Lanez no more. This Tory, I can see your brains. Let me see those innermost thoughts, boy. That's why I put these glasses on, because I can see everything inside. I can see your dreams, nightmares, shit, feelings. I can see that Meg Thee Stallion memory too. That I did it ass cut, that guilt trip ass cut, that stress and losing sleep ass cut. Boy, you look like you pulling your shit out yourself. You look like you tried something, but this shit just not working, bro. I tried this, but it just ain't growing. But that midlife crisis has cut, boy. You look like your shit got smacked by a weed whacker. You look like you had the lawnmower and just let that shit go for the first time, bro. God damn, you don't even know how to use it. But man, this is crazy, bro. Your barber is the true enemy to have the audacity to line you up, then hand you the mirror and be like, "Hey, this look fresh, huh? This look good, yeah." Boy, get this cut out of here, bro. This is when you're too afraid to tell your barber that he fucked up. Nah, it's good. It's good. It's cool. It's cool. Nah, it ain't cool. Boy, you look like your shit in the trenches. This look like a nigga hiding in a small bush. Like, hey, they ain't gonna see me in here, but bro, it should look like a playground. It look like one of them unfinished fields at school when they're trying to put some grass in. Boy, this haircut is all bad, bro. You look like all the NBA players in the bubble last season. Nigga, this homeless ass cut. You look like some burnt ground beef. You look like this ain't even hair. This is stubble. Pubic hair on this man's head, but this man grabbed everything he had down here, threw it up there. Shit, man, people won't notice. Nah, we notice. Boy, you should not have ever done this, boy. You look like an open battlefield, bro. The military be bombing your shit. God damn, this is what they do experiments on. Bruh. This weak ass cut, bruh. You look like when people these are the type of guys that your daughters be living with. He's just gonna stay a couple weeks. Nah, hell nah. Get the hell out of here and get that cut out of here. Get them 25-cent tattoos out of here. That's a dead rose. I don't know what that is. Boy, and get that. I was about to get, but you know what I was gonna do at the end, bro. I was about to get on that man's. You seen that little mustache he had on his lip? Well, if you don't get that, there's a thin line between love and hate ass stash off your lip, boy. There's a thin line between that nose and lip, boy. Get that hair out of, get that mosh pit hair ass. Everybody spread out, boy. Get this man Tory Lanez out of here, bro.
He need them LeBron implants. Oh man. Don't do the man like this, man. And Brian had to go on a 3-minute rant for y'all just to go over this man's head. And I saw he went live on Instagram the next day and got it all done up. So, man. I don't
Oh, he
know.
got his hair fixed.
I guess he went live and he was like on the barber chair getting, cut up and shit. So.
What?
Hey, he should have
Oh, he
known,
got
man.
his
You can't go out here. You
some
can't be doing that.
Oh man,
Fix
why
it
you gotta
up.
do him like that, man?
I don't even. They said
I was bored.
they
Man.
got the lollipop, and then when it's stuck on hair, that's what this man hair
Yeah,
look like.
I think Jagger said that on the
He
comments.
does that gorilla glue.
Yeah, some man.
On,
I had to, bro. I had to join in on the fun, man. I seen people roasting. I was like, let me get in on this, man. I
Yeah, it's
can
my
roast.
turn.
He got a Katie haircut when it's just spotted up, no brush, he ain't brush it.
Oh yeah, that old Katie.
Hey,
Yeah, that's what I'm
Darnell,
saying.
hey,
Yeah,
Darnell, until you
every
take
now
off
and
that
then.
hat, I don't want you to say anything on this convo unless you prove that yours ain't looking like that. Take the hat off.
You can't speak on that hair until you take off the hat. So I'll take off mine. I got a full head of hair, man. You can't talk about me.
I'm keeping it on for the people.
Nell said I ain't trying to become another victim. I already got on your haircut. I didn't do it live, but I got on your haircut last week. That military ass cut, boy. That I just did 10 push-ups ass cut. Boy, if you don't run from here back to here.
I need one myself, man. I'm sorry. You can keep the hat on.
Oh man,
You can keep the hat on. Yeah, man. But fuck Tory Lane's hair. We can get into the new releases, man. That's all the hip hop news for you. See, Darnell taking the hat off. He don't got to prove nothing. He don't got to prove nothing.
Yeah, Darnell don't got to prove
Darnell
nothing.
got that fresh lineup. The hair looking all wavy and shit.
I don't got to prove nothing, but what he does have to prove is, boy, if you don't get that Stephen A. Smith hairline at it, if you don't get that LeBron James at all.
Oh my goodness.
We can get the new releases though, because we got
Stevie Wonder as well.
releases, man. Yeah, we'll start off with the singles that were put out this week. Speaking of Tory Lanez, him and Chris Brown, collabed on a joint called Feels. They put out a video too. How are you rocking with that, Darnell?
Oh yeah, no, it was nice. I had this on repeat for a minute. Like this is just Tory Lanez doing this thing as so melodic and sonically he is. He just got the vibes. He's like, oh, got the feels. But I haven't checked out the video for it. But
he had the feels because he heard my roast. I know that. That's why he made that song. Now
he's in his feels.
His feelings. He was in his
should have been
feelings.
feeling his head to make sure if he got any more hair left. Boy, you don't get that. I'm done.
You gonna have him come on here and talk some shit. Send diss tracks on us, man. We already got Greatest Guru coming. Easy and Action Bronson, man. I guess Darnell could be Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez, Greatest Guru.
Where we want to be.
Yo, he roasting. They dissing.
I like the easy one. I mean,
well,
I for Halloween one year.
Again, the next joint that came out. Speaking of Chris Brown, we got another Chris Brown. Chris Brown and Young Thug. They dropped a remix to Go Crazy featuring Mulatto, Derek, Lil Durk, and Future. So,
I mean, females gonna like this song. I mean, Mulatto. You know what I'm saying? She doing her thing. She like a next star in the rap game now. She trying to come up like Megan Thee Stallion almost, like Cardi B. And
that's facts.
Her name starting to pop up a little more. People starting to feature her, especially with Gucci Mane. Had her on a couple records too. So now this song was already fire as it is. Go Crazy, that already went up, but the remix
you got a remix out and you got Future on it
too. He's all over the place now.
He all over. Yeah, everybody messing with this dude. Yeah, it was nice.
We got Lil Durk on the feature too. So speaking of Lil Durk features, another single was Coi Leray, No More Parties remix featuring Lil Durk. So Lil Durk's getting himself out there.
Yeah,
this
song was dope too. This song was dope.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, I didn't even know the name. When I was hearing it, I thought it sounded like Days Loaf at first. I was like, how does it sound like Days Loaf? Like this? It just kind of felt like that. I didn't even have to look at the name.
Mrs. making music with him, with her.
Yeah, I thought Days Loaf was still rap. I was like, what?
Days Loaf is still
sound like?
Hey, Days Loaf is. I mess with that. She's good. She's cool on feature.
I know problem with I just haven't heard nothing new from her.
Oh, she was on Larry June's project. I forgot. She was on Larry June's new project.
Yeah,
Her
actually, yeah, I
name
did
been
get-
out there.
but she not having no major hits like that. It's not 2015. But we got
Damn.
another new track, another new track for y'all. Young Dolph and Key Glock, Case Closed. So
Yeah,
go check
she ain't got no major hits like that, but
out that new Young Dolph and Key Glock. We can get more into it though. We got Lil Yachty, Hit Bout It, featuring Kodak Black.
Darnell's looking a little frozen down there, man. I don't know what's going on.
I
You
I
seen
ain't
it?
frozen.
This man turned in.
don't know. I was just trying to remember if you checked out the track or not.
This man turned into a Decepticon, bro.
Frozen.
'Cause I
Nah,
know
Lil-
MCK didn't check out this track.
Lil Boat. Nah, I ain't even check out this garbage, man.
I ain't either,
Um,
man. We
Lil
guys didn't
Boat, I ain't messing with Lil Boat like
check it out either.
I think Lil Yachty said something. He said something. I think I seen on one of those hip hop pages. Like he said, like he's like one of the best rappers, or like he's better than like 90% of the rappers, and something like that. And I was like, come on, man.
it's an understatement you can say for yourself.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Okay, with that, yeah, that shit.
Not for
Lil Yachty.
everybody else.
Fuck.
Nobody-
that shit, boot. Little
You can
boot.
say that for yourself, but for the other people that's watching and listening to music daily, they gonna say, "Hell no!"
Oh, come on, now.
Man, but
He knows.
yeah, we got a new track from Russ called Misunderstood. MCK, you check that out?
Check this out. I ain't check this out.
Nah,
I
I
don't
heard.
even know
I heard like a snippet. I mean, it's not for us. Like I'll tell you that right now. It's not for us.
It's not for us.
Nah. No. Like I mean, like
Ain't my type
yeah,
of track.
it's not, bro. But Russ, he came out with some EP like not that long ago. Like he had like Absol on it, Benny the Butcher, like to prove, you know what I mean, he could rap. Like, so shout out to him for that, because he, you know what I mean, for to be able to get those type of guys on features and stuff. And he had Black Thought on it too, I think. Like so shout out Russ for that. But then with this track, he's basically kind of like went back to like, he's like, all right, I did that. Now let me go back to it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Russ, though, man.
Got some more singles for y'all. Problem featuring Wiz Khalifa for the Low. We just gonna knock out the next two. Street Life of Method Man, Story of My Life, and then we had
That's the one.
Kalen. How you say his name? Kalen for real? Is that how you say it?
For real. Kalen for real.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I
Yeah,
don't.
he went to state. I know he went to state.
I don't
He's
know
going
who
to
it
state for football, but I don't know him by his fucking rap name.
Okay. I didn't know who that was. Shout out Mozzie though. That I mess with Mozzie heavy.
Yeah, shout out Mozzie, man.
Yeah.
Nah, I like this song. Kane for real. I like his music, man. He's from San Diego, I believe so.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right, cool.
Yeah, I know he played for state. He played for San Diego State a couple years ago.
Graduated, all that. So
I might have to look that up then.
very versatile. So it ain't just rap. He do singing and all that. So check that out. Check that out if you can.
And then we had a
For
couple,
sure.
got a couple projects that came out. I know MCK checked this one out. It's Jim
Jones?
Jones, the fraud department.
Oh yeah, man. Shout out Jim Jones, bro. Shout out Harry Fraud too. Like, man, this is a good dope track to go. Album to listen to. I listened to like half of it. I didn't get all the way through because we got an album review too. So I'm trying to listen to some other music, but at the same time, I got to listen to the album too to kind of get through it. So make sure I don't
it's
forget.
pretty good. I mean, I be slipping on Jim Jones. Like, I don't know, he's still making music, and then I was listening to El Chapo,
Bro.
and then I was listening to all these other. I'm like, oh, he's still making music. I'm like, oh,
Bro,
man,
and Jim Jones is better. He's better now than he was back then.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. Yeah,
That is insane, bro. Like he's literally like way better in my opinion now. Shout out Jim Jones, bro.
Shout out,
Yeah, I mess with Jim Jones heavy.
CJ, Loyalty Over Realty. Y'all check that out.
Jeez, I'm addicted to
I know
Blitz.
I know this guy has that Whoopty song out. I don't know anything else about him, but
Yeah, I just know that Busta Rhymes put him in the remix with his own remix. You said what?
Kind of he reminds me of a young French Montana, kind of.
Puerto Rican cat, man. Puerto Rican dude. I mean,
I know nothing about.
the whole project sounds like one big song. Sounds like Whoopi all over.
Oh, okay.
That's the only song I heard.
That's what it sounds like. I mean, it's real short. It just sounds like every beat sounds the same. Every
beat sounds like
flow sounds. Everything
Oh.
sounds the same.
All right. Well,
It ain't.
Well, go check it out. You know?
you summarized that like damn. All right.
Hey, if you
Yeah.
want to go check it out for yourself, man.
Random albums, man. Trippie Redd and Travis Barker dropped Pegasus, Neon Shark versus Pegasus. I haven't checked that out either, man.
I've been seeing people say it's another failed attempt at a rapper making a rock album. So that's what I've been hearing. I mean, you gotta go listen to it for yourself. They said though, like Travis Barker, did his thing, like as far as like I think like the production of it and everything. But yeah, but I just don't think it's in the cards. This is why you do, that the music you do. Like it's cool to branch out and do other things, but man, people are just hard on like on an artist if they do something bad.
Yeah, how the vibe is.
I don't know, but it's not my. It might not be for you. It might be for other people. So I mean, some people gonna venture out and do other things like sing.
100%. Yeah.
I mean, the album name in the cover was kind of interesting.
Yeah, it did look cool though. I won't lie, but it's about the music at the end of the day. So.
About the music, but nobody listened to 40 songs. He thought he was Chris Brown. He thought it was.
There's 40 songs on it.
Yeah, if you click that project,
Oh,
it's 40 songs. But I think it's because the songs that old songs at the end. All of this.
Yeah, I ain't checking that out. Never mind, man. That's too damn much.
Crazy.
Yeah,
I might just check out like 30 seconds of each song and then see if I like the sound or not, and then go back to listen to it fully or some shit.
His next album about to be called Godzilla versus King Kong, bro. If you don't get out of here with that with that PS2 ass name, bro. I don't want to hear none of that. Look like I'm about to play a video game, boy. Be that Shark Boy versus Lava Girls his next album, bro.
Yeah, then we had one last project for y'all. It was Joey Fat's GOA 2. Man, I didn't even hear that. Who put that down?
I think Darnell did because I haven't listened to Joey Fats in a minute. Bro.
Oh yeah, I put that down. I mean, I haven't listened to him in a minute. I haven't listened to the first one.
I haven't even seen like he put out a new project. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, I've been watching his stuff on Instagram. I mean, he got his own shop now. I mean, he's like not like
I follow him too. Yeah.
His music wasn't always the same because I mean he was in and out of jail. So now he's like doing big for his community. He got his own shop. He want people to come out. Having all these rides and stuff, but musically, yeah,
that comment, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna put this comment. Sorry to interrupt about Joey Fats, but we're speaking on the Trippie Redd project still. It sounded like some
Bro, that's exactly what it sounds like. Oh my god.
What?
Bro, that is on point. That's the point.
Neon Shark versus
the neon. That's really because they be having the random movies, bro. That like the most low budget
and all the
Sharknado and like, bro, I don't know what is going on when I'm watching these movies, but I feel like I feel like I'm on like acid half the time watching these movies. I'm like, bro, I don't know what I'm watching, bro.
It's like flying shit everywhere.
Yeah, it's like like piranhas flying all over the place, like
leeches and shit.
I'm like, bro, what is going on, bro? Like octopuses, like on like towers, like pulling them down. I'm like, bro, what are you watching, bro? Like these people will be high as hell making these movies.
High as fuck making that album, shit.
Yeah.
Yo, what? Sharknado?
Yeah, Sharknado.
Sharknadoes they got them,
like 20 Sharknadoes and shit.
And those movies be so trash that you really like watch it. Like, you know what I mean? Like
it's kind of funny just to watch, even though it's so fucking horrible.
It's like that eight-legged. What was that eight-legged freaks movie? Yeah, whatever. Like with the spiders. Yeah,
that shit was funny as fuck, but stupid.
It's so terrible, but you keep watching it because it's so bad. It's like this is actually entertaining. That's comedy, bro. I'm sorry.
Bro, I see one with a sharktopus thing with Karuchi.
Bro,
what the
fuck? Shark.
I didn't even know she was an actor. Isn't that Chris
fucking Karuchi of all people?
Yeah, that's how
you say like one of Chris Brown's ex bitches.
Hey, that alone tells me not to watch it. Like,
trash, garbage.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Oh yeah, man. That's pretty much the albums and singles that came out this past week. Yeah, man. You guys ready to get into the discussion, or you want to mention something before we get into that?
Nah, yeah, we could just hop into to the discussion.
Yeah, man, it's 50 minutes in, so we got to hop into this discussion real quick. And that discussion was brought to you by MCK, and Is it time for hip hop to have subgenres? I'll let MCK explain that if you're misunderstood by any chance, because I know Darnell was.
Yeah, I mean, I just honestly like usually I try to come up with a discussion topic kind of catered around whatever our whole show is about. This one we didn't really have, the news didn't really give me anything like to kind of talk about, so I just kind of threw this one in. It's subgenres is pretty much like how like rock, like a lot of other music like genres have, like rock has alternative rock, punk rock, metal, so much different things. And hip hop, it's kind of like you watch award shows and
You just call it
see
hip hop or rap, like
they just call it hip hop or rap, but you can't pick Kendrick and Young Thug in the same category for for
Trippie
best
Redd
album.
and Jay-Z.
Yeah, it's like
Jay-Z.
it just so I think it's just is it time for hip hop, to finally get into
have-
subgenres, like is it time for like like a dope like was it, I think Charlemagne was saying like a dope I don't remember what he said as like the name of it, but yeah, I think it's just time though, regardless, because
Maybe just officially keep rap out of hip hop. So if you're like a Young Thug artist, you're just hip hop, and then you have the actual like motherfuckers like Jay-Z rap. I don't know. That's just a thought, but
yeah, but it's just like you hear so much different sounds on like an album, and it's just it's like that's not, they can't categorize all these people. They can't put all these people in the same and lump them all in the same category. Exactly. Like
Yeah.
it just doesn't make any sense.
And you compare him to Drake.
Take Nine.
Yeah, and it
Like
doesn't
totally
make sense.
different style. Like
Yeah,
makes
the
absolute
styles
sense.
like people, some do in a trap, some do storytelling. So
That's what I'm saying.
like,
and
yeah,
they're
they
kind
do-
of like a little bit
No,
when it
that-
comes to like the drill, trap. Like there's a couple of different things, but they still lump them all together. Like we know what it is, but they still lump them together when it comes to.
yeah,
And I feel like
that's a big comment though, right there.
I remember the
Like,
ATAB, the Creator's last project, best rap album.
Yeah,
it was best
I-
rap
It
album.
wasn't really rap. It's like a different style. In there.
Yeah, that's how we consider that rap. I mean,
yeah,
it's a
that's what
good
the name of
album.
it. That's what the name of it is called. Adult.
It's
Huh?
just like a different sound. It doesn't even sound like rap, to be honest.
No, it doesn't sound like rap. It sounds like it should be what R&B in there or something.
That's why I hate when like they fucking consider motherfuckers like Post Malone hip hop and rap and shit. Like this motherfucker's not
point,
hip hop,
bro.
and like these motherfuckers pop with rappers on his tracks. This motherfucker ain't
Yeah,
hip
like
hop.
it don't make
Fucking
sense.
Yeah, I mean, this.
Yeah, adult
Yeah.
contemporary rap. That's what I meant to say. That's what I was trying to think of, and I couldn't think of the name. But
Yeah.
that's like another genre, like that what I mean, like it's certain genres that like what I mean, that they just need, and that will make like we could actually have a full hip hop show. I feel like an award show if they separated with subgenres. You know what I mean?
Hey, Pure Rap Podcast might just do that in the future.
Yeah, Pure Rap Podcast,
Why
awards,
open those?
PRP
Grammys.
awards. We're
Hey, you got
separated.
the PRP awards, man. We're gonna get big enough where we're gonna get you an actual award. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, pop.
Yeah, I think Tyler
Rap.
did say that, like he didn't consider it rap either. And a lot of these guys consider themselves artists. Like it's not like, especially if you're making a specific album, it's not, you just can't pit best album and then pit like a Kendrick album and then a Freddie Gibbs album and then all of a sudden you put a
Post
Drake album that has
Malone.
mostly R&B or a Post Malone album. It just don't, these guys don't all mesh in with each other. So we gotta, I don't know, but I don't know if they're ever gonna do it, but
on the radio these days,
yeah.
TikTok songs and shit, you know.
Yeah, and I think that's why we kind of, when people say like hip hop is dead or this and that, it's like it's not that it's dead. It's like those artists are, hip hop is far from dead because there's plenty of great artists out there who are doing hip hop and rapping like that.
Mainstream in the public eyes.
But the public eye
Publicized
exactly.
garbage.
That's what you see as hip hop. So that's why everyone would be like, oh, like that Kodak Black song, that's a hip hop song. People gonna think that's a hip hop song when it's really not. Like traditionally, it's not a hip hop
And
track.
that's the
So.
thing. I don't care. And I don't care about these songs. Like if you like them, go fucking head like them. But like I want it to be categorized correctly before I hear some motherfucker say someone like fucking Post Malone is fucking rap. Oh, he's a great rapper. No, he ain't a fucking rapper, man.
And that's what that's exactly what you said. Like, and I love, and that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of these artists are fire too. Like, let's not get that twisted. Oh, whoa!
What?
I'm on. Why are you calling me?
When
No, my phone was ringing. I don't know if you guys can hear it because I connected to my laptop, but
oh no, we didn't-
yeah.
Was that what versus Mac Miller, Nipsey, Pusha T? I think two of those projects were on the same level.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like you can't
Mac Miller's
put
album
all
was
these
like
guys in the same.
different type of
Mac
type of
Miller
album.
was a different type of album, but I mean, it wasn't really considered hip hop in my opinion. But
And then,
Yeah,
you know,
no,
and of course
you
Cardi was
gotta-
gonna win that just because she had all them radio hits, man. Of course she don't
she
get the
had
fucking
radio hits like a mug.
yeah, that's wild. Yeah, but they didn't. My fault. I was looking at my phone. Someone was calling me, but yeah, they just got to switch that because a lot of it is all great music, but I feel like it'll be, you know, what I mean, a lot of people could, if they separate a little bit more, it will make
just
a lot more sense.
categorize it
You know what I mean?
correctly.
Yeah, categorize it correctly. It will make a lot more sense. So, yeah.
Stop just like
hopefully.
focusing on the mainstream fucking radio music, popular
Radio
TikTok
hits,
songs, and actually
TikTok.
expand your like ears and listen to like what the fuck's actually out there.
Yeah.
Oh,
You really hear fucking someone like Freddie Gibbs on the fucking radio, you know?
And one radio said, like, what's going on here? Just build their own award show. I know we're probably big. They're big enough to probably do their own award show. I mean, I don't even like watching the Grammys.
Yeah,
I don't
bro, like,
Post, like the proper albums on the Grammys. It's all mainstream. It's all just popularity. It's not even about the music.
even the BET Awards is like it's falling apart. You know what I mean? It's just not the, you know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense at all. Like, yeah, we need to create PRP awards, bro, because we gotta create our own.
So yeah, I just
like other like award shows like the Ozone Awards and shit like that.
I don't know what that is. Even country got their own award show, like the American Country Music Awards. Like, bro, they got their own too. Like, why does hip hop? Why is hip hop always like we just don't? I don't know. It just don't really get the respect it deserves as far as awards. Yeah,
pop
we definitely was on a different exact. Yeah, that just makes absolutely no sense.
Pop and then mix the hip hop and then have drug rap in the same category.
Yeah, that is when officially that's the same thing. Macklemore, when Macklemore won that award, bro, that's when I knew okay, award shows is officially dead. There's nothing.
Thrift Shop or the fucking whack ass song was called. Like, oh my god.
Yeah,
Macklemore.
Bro, come on, bro. That to me is the most that's like a slap in the face, bro.
It wasn't about music at that time. It was just all about popularity. Who was popping at that time?
Well, let's be honest. Who can name any song besides Thrift Shop? I can't name that song, bro. I don't even know. Yeah, like, bro. Yeah. Hey, this topic is pissing me off. Let's go to the next thing. No. This is pissing me off, man.
It's too much. Like, I could just tell that later down the line, we could at least they should find a tune that really change it. Ozone wasn't like that, like the mixtape awards. Shoot, they had mixtape awards. That'd be dope too. I know mixtape and album.
Mixtapes like that no more.
Nope, they project.
Man, they're picking the white man to win over for fucking.
But not just any white man. It's like, bro, you could have given it to Action Bronson. I would be like, okay, you know what I mean. But it's like you could have given it to anybody else, but Macklemore, bro.
Like, that shit, man.
Like two people that should not win a rap award over anybody else is G-Eazy and Macklemore. Let's be, you know, like they should never win an award over someone like Kendrick or J. Cole or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like even Drake could have won the award, and I wouldn't have been mad. It's like,
yeah, it wasn't like Macklemore, G-Eazy.
Yeah, it's like G-Eazy and Macklemore, like they're like the two people I will not give.
Machine Gun Kelly, like
Machine Gun. It's like, bro, like, and some of them, you know, like Machine Gun Kelly, like he could rap too, like, you know what I mean, like it's there's no like, I'm not putting no shade over any of them like that, you know what I mean, but it's like I don't know, man. Let's just move on, like. Hey, if this don't happen, if we get bigger one day off this, bro, like, and these people still don't be penning out awards, like if nothing has changed, bro, we gotta try and like
start doing it.
Yeah,
the previous podcast over. Fuck that shit. No, I mean we can still do it. Like end of the year, we can
on our show. Yeah, end of the year awards. Yeah. We'll talk about that on the side. Like, let's talk about that on the side.
Yeah, man. We'll work something out. But yeah, that's pretty much well, I'll let this last comment come on before we get into our game. MGK is gonna get nominated next year. White people will love his new shit. It's a rock album, basically.
Love white people. They together like no more.
Hey, white people
But-
be the reason all the hip hop is kind of in the place it's at.
That's why the shit's all fucked up.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
that's a whole
Well,
nother
not for
conversation too, man.
Shit, fucking hip hop. Like, come on, man.
For everybody.
Not the Kayla whites though. Not those type of whites.
Fuck the other whites, man.
Yeah.
Not talking just different people categorizing, like whoever's organizing the Grammys and all that, like they need to reevaluate.
They need to be fired.
Yeah, the Grammys have been
Sorry,
the Grammys have never been for hip hop though, but since the beginning, like I think Will Smith, the first one to win a Grammy, and he was outside boycotting. Like he wasn't even, you know what I mean? It's like, so it's always been like that with hip hop when it comes to the Grammys. So we can never take that as a hip hop fan, you cannot take a Grammy seriously, in my opinion, unless you win the Grammy. Like, of course, like go ahead, take it. You know, some people have well-deserved Grammys, but yeah, we'll never see the people who we truly like be listening to. Like we'll never see Freddie Gibbs probably win a Grammy. You know what I mean? Even if he had the best album 2 consecutive years, like possibly had the best album, arguably had the best album the 2 consecutive years, still probably won't win a Grammy. So it is what it is, man.
Yeah. But yeah, it is what it is.
That just got real. That just got real quick.
The PRP is gonna give out our own awards. Fuck it. But yeah, we can get into the game for y'all. I know we got a good one for you guys. You guys want to plug in anything before we get into the game?
Nah, we said it. We went in.
Make sure you know we're about to get into our game. So tweet us, share our tweet, share our YouTube link, share it to your friends, have them come in and play this game with us.
With the comments.
We want to talk with y'all. So just feel free to share it to all your friends, man. Yeah, this one I'll play the video. We got a video clip for y'all this week because Brian made one. We didn't have one for last week's game, so I'll pull out the red where the fuck it is. Yeah, curtains.
One's gotta go.
One's gotta go. That's what it's called. MCK, you want to explain how they do this? How we do this?
Yeah, so pretty much for One's Gotta Go, I told them that we'll have either 4 artists, 4 albums, or 4 producers. And we just pretty much we put these 4 up and we just got to choose, our opinion, like or whatever our feeling is, or which one's got to go.
Pretty
and
much,
when it goes,
it's
gone. Like if it's an album, the album's erased. If it's an artist, their whole discography is erased. If it's a producer, same thing as the artist. Like everything is like they're gone, erased from existence.
The last straw. Basically the last straw you ever see.
Existence.
Yeah, so we'll see who we got first for you guys.
This hat got me turning into an anime villain talking like that.
Oh, really?
Might be a hard one. I don't know who you guys are gonna choose right here. For producers, we got Swizz Beatz, Timbaland, Pharrell, and Kanye. I'll let you start, MCK, man. Who got to go?
How you gonna start with me for that? I know I had this one up, but damn.
I gotta let you go. How the order goes, man. You're in the right corner.
Ooh, you're in the hot seat right now. You're in the hot seat.
Well, if you get rid of if you get rid of, you can't get
feel like
safe in my opinion. I feel like for real. I think I'm gonna get rid of Pharrell because if I get rid of Timbaland, that's Aaliyah, that's Missy Elliott. That's a lot of people's.
Timbaland got some hot.
For real, got some hot.
I like Swizz Beatz early. I like Swizz Beatz early beats though. Like, you know what I mean? Because he has a lot of my favorite beats, and I feel like Pharrell. I'm trying to think, like he has a lot of hits, of course. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't be mad if Pharrell's work went away.
Dang, for real.
I'm taking Pharrell out.
I think I'm gonna take Pharrell. I'm taking Pharrell out.
Pharrell out. Dang.
But that's yeah. I guess that's the whole Neptunes. I guess I could have picked Neptunes. That probably would have been better. But
yeah, true.
That's why I'm like, I don't know.
It's between Swizz.
I gotta go Swizz.
Going with Swizz.
I'm gonna do Swizz.
Damn, I love Swizz Beatz. Like He be having those bangers like that, just that
But
gritty. That's the type of stuff I
real,
like. So, that gritty hip hop.
nah,
right
I
there.
had to switch it up. I gotta switch it up. Everybody did for real. I think Swiss Beats would have been my
Y'all trip.
I mean, I'm going with
Nah,
Swizz on this because I mean,
Damn, now I'm thinking about like Change Clothes and like them songs that Pharrell be producing. He had a lot of.
come on,
But he got a lot of my favorite.
Clips.
A lot of my favorite.
Ah! This dude said, "Clip, come on now."
Oh, damn, you're right. I didn't even think
Come
about
on.
that.
I mean, this is just iconic producing, bro.
All right, Swiss gotta
Man, it's
go.
legendary.
Yeah, I changed it.
man.
Swiss Beats gotta go. I'm sorry, Swiss, but yeah,
Swizz
gotta
on
go.
this one. Just
Ryan, switch
Timbaland,
it up.
Pharrell, and Kanye. They,
Bro, because like when more things start coming back up and you start remembering, I'm like, okay,
yeah, like you had to take a little time to think about this. Like, hold up, go back. to
Timbaland and
time.
Kanye are safe, but you can't. I feel like Timbaland just. I just can't see Timbaland being put away because, like I said, you got the Aaliyahs, you got the, you know, what I mean, you got the Missy Elliott's, you got, you know, what I mean, you got a
records. You got the 50 Cents records. He said they still in the same.
I don't know, but I feel like, but if you get rid of the whole discography, it's like you're technically getting rid of some artists too. You know what I mean?
Get rid of all that timeless records you was hearing every other year.
Yeah, I just feel like Swiss Beats don't have the specific like artists that, you know what I mean, like Pharrell and Kanye, like, and Tim, like I feel like they got full projects with people. You know what I mean? Like they
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. I can't really think of a Swiss
beat. Like you're like, all
Like,
right.
he's got like
What
singles,
project?
like big singles, but whole projects that, you know what I mean. I can't really.
People, nah, he wasn't like
I'm
a
gonna get
big
rid of
beat.
Swiss Beats, man.
He switched it up. He changed it up. Swiss Beats. I go with Swiss Beats on that one. It kind of made more sense. Iconic.
Yeah. See, that's one reason I didn't want to get rid of.
Swizz.
He got a lot. He got like, you know, the like Jadakiss, DMX, early Jay-Z. Like you got. That's one reason I didn't want to get rid of Swiss, but
That's why I didn't choose Swizz. I was gonna stick with Pharrell.
damn.
I'm dead.
All right, final answer. We just get we got to move on. So.
Yeah, you flipping the fly.
Taylor, who you going with?
I thought we were done with this.
I'm going with Pharrell.
So for real, final answer. What about you, Darnell?
Neptunes.
Swizz. I'm doing Swizz, bro.
going Swizz?
Swizz. On me, Swizz.
I'm gonna get rid of Swizz too.
It made sense.
Okay, we can get into the next set of categories for you.
That's be tough as hell, man.
We got a TDE / Black Hippie edition. We got Kendrick Lamar, Schoolboy Q, J Rock, and Ab-Soul. I'll let you start off, Darnell. Who kicking off the boat or off it's one gotta go. What are you doing with him? Who's going?
Kendrick, Schoolboy, J Rock, or Ab-Soul. This is pretty tough. TDE is very.
That's deep. That's a deep
Yeah,
roster.
this group is pretty hard. Them and like Drainville are like the two best groups. I can't think of any other groups that's really rocking outstanding with these groups. Kendrick is Time Schoolboy.
I'm gonna get rid of J Rock.
This is tough.
I'm gonna get rid of J Rock.
I'm sorry,
That's my
but
answer.
you gotta go.
I'm really stuck on this. I don't know why. I'm stuck.
Ab-Soul's my favorite at Black Hippie, so
Ab-Soul is pretty
He's my
good. I think J Rock, he was giving me some records on there too.
That's exactly why I was saying Ab-Soul has to go.
I was thinking Ab-Soul.
damn,
I was
man.
thinking Ab-Soul. Just as far as like projects.
It's been a minute. You heard from him.
Yeah, you don't really hear too much. I'm like, J Rock, you still hear his name.
Yeah, but
Kendrick,
if we're talking about we're talking about the quality of the music though, Ab-Soul's quality of music, body of work, that even a small body of work is better than J Rock's body of work, in my opinion.
Yeah,
J Rock had
for your liking.
J-Rock had
I'm gonna learn
GTA.
something from Ab-Soul, and I'm not technically really gonna learn much from J Rock if you put it that way. Like that comment, that alone. You listen to Control System, bro. That alone,
I like that too. Don't get me wrong. I mess with
but
it.
that album alone is one of the best TD albums. Like just if you put it on the actual rank, bro, that's like that's a top 5 TDE album.
It was a good
So,
album.
It's good, but
Made another album like
I mean, I
like
ain't heard
recent
this-
project.
no
I was
one's
confused.
no one's talking like he was on this album.
I just want to hear more from him.
and
I mean, I hear you on that though. I'm not mad at that, but
Wish I'd hear more from him.
all right, I give you that, but even
yeah,
his
just
last
for-
album, bro, deep as
for that
hell. I'm getting rid of
Last-
J Rock.
Nah, man, I love J Rock, man. I mess with J Rock too.
I'm
So
messing
who
with
you
J Rock every two. Don't get me wrong. Like Black
I even
Hippie's
mess
my
with the
favorite.
last album.
Yeah, Black Hippie's my favorite, but don't
Yeah,
get
they
me
got
wrong.
J Rock on GTA.
I was gonna say they got J Rock on GTA.
Absol's too. What do you mean?
They still
I know, right?
Absol's on there too.
Absol-
Yeah,
The
but
Illuminati-
J Rock's harder.
Come on.
Hey,
he's
I
on-
was playing J Rock a lot though. I was always skipping Absol. I was going.
Who's
with
gonna love
J-Rock.
it goes hard though?
all right, all right. We'll agree to disagree.
But this is for your life, and this is for my opinion. Everybody
No,
got
that's
their
what
own
I'm-
opinion.
That's what I'm saying. It's different. It's different.
It's different. It was very hard to choose, but my final answer is gonna go with Absol. Just real heavy. I just can't. But what's this guy saying? Weak as it
J Rock is the weakest of the crew, but still good. Absol's like a draft pick who's good, but never played. But yeah, you want productivity. So man, J Rock's been putting out some tracks, and we haven't heard from Absol.
All right. Absol's like
than Absol.
Absol's like Derwin James on Madden, bro. Like he a 99 when he's on the, he's like that top X factor. He's like when you play him on Madden, like that man's an X factor. But he injured every season. I'll give you that. I'll give you that one.
See, J Rock could be a solid 85 overall and still be used as a beneficial piece compared to your.
All right, so
you saying Absol's a 99 but not playing.
Like, you know what I mean though? Like that's why I brought up the Derwin James, because it's like he's on Madden, he's an X Factor, like he's an X Factor 99 rate. Like
is he a church?
No, I'm a Saints fan, but I'm a Saints fan. So that's not do it. I'm just saying, like on Madden, like bro, he's injured every season, but on Madden, he's literally an X Factor, like 95 rated player. Like
Bob Sanders. Bob Sanders.
All right, so I picked J Rock. I know you said Absol, and Caleb, you picking Absol as well?
Yeah, I'm picking Absol. Back to our analogy and how we explained it.
That was 2016. Come on now.
I'm shedding a tear, man.
Man,
if you would have put another project out recently, then maybe it would have been J Rock.
Come on, man. Just too long. Wait, come on, man. Where you been at?
Yeah.
You been in the
just
dark.
watch. Just watch. No, just watch. You'll rue this day.
All right, I'll let Darnell. I'll let you name the next set of group we got, since I think you're the one that wrote it down.
Oh, since I wrote it down,
your favorite.
Yeah, so since he did TDE, I'm gonna do Dream Vip.
Even though MCK did TD, but I announced it. But I'll let you do it now. I mean, you need some time to shine.
So Dream Vip, I wanted to do Cole, Boss, Kaz, and Earth Gang. Now, who do y'all choose from this? You know what I'm saying? I guess we'll go with MCK on this one. Who do you think?
It's tough because I haven't really listened to too much Earth Gang. Honestly, I just from like that the album that they just put out, the Dreamers,
Revenge of the Dreamers.
Yeah, Revenge of the Dreamers. The second one, like that's pretty much where I heard that group from. So personally, just because I haven't listened to much, I would have to say Earth Gang. But
right there with you,
I could go back and listen to all their music and be like, I might have a different answer because I haven't listened to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just a safe answer for me, just because I mess with the other three and I haven't really listened to much, so I can't really. There's not much I could go off personally. So
yeah, this was like, I don't know. This probably like an easy one, I guess, because like I really don't like Earth Gang too much. Like if I put Ari Lennox in there, that would probably been something different.
Yeah, Ari Lennox fire.
I don't know who that is. Kyle's only one. Oh, you didn't
yes,
know
that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like they kind of been pushed. Like you gotta kind of have to know. You know what I mean? A little bit more about Dreamville
to know each artist well.
Yeah.
Like
Cars is hard too, but Boss definitely.
I know of all of them, but I'd say I'd the least I know of is Earth Gang. Like I'm not
Yeah,
It's just
that's
a
what I'm
new
saying.
group.
And Boss is fire, bro.
all
Like,
their shit, you know.
he's fire, so
Boss
he's
is
staying.
like my second favorite.
Yeah, he's my second favorite.
Boss is
Happy
dope.
Trico. But yeah,
Boss
Earth Gang's
is-
the one I have to say Earth Gang because I don't.
Yeah, I'm going with Earth Gang too.
Her game
You got
ain't really messing with.
I know this is your
Hey,
set of guys, man. Who you got?
Yeah, I had Earth Gang. You know, I
Okay,
just really
okay.
didn't play them too much. They just not my favorite. So,
All right.
I want to go check them out. Check.
Yeah, I'm for sure. I'm gonna look them up. I think save something from Apple Music to go listen to.
Yeah, man, go do that. Yeah, so we got next set of albums for you guys,
Starting
and
that
that
close
is albums this time, and that's
Oh, hey.
yeah, Raekwon's Only Built for Cuban Links. Yeah, Jay-Z's The Blueprint, Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style, and then UGK's Right and Dirty albums.
Who picked this one?
I put this one.
You put that one.
Damn, that's kind of crazy. Doggy Style and Only Built for Cuban Links are staying for me personally because that's my favorite. That's my favorite Wu-Tang album. Like as far as single artists out through for Wu-Tang, that's my favorite album. Only Built for Cuban Links. And then Snoop Dogg, you know, Doggy Style, you know, being from the West, it's like, you know, we grew up here and damn near all those records, just, you know, so.
Time
and Jay-Z Blueprint.
No, that's definitely saying.
No, that's not. I'm gonna have to say UGK's Right and Dirty. Rest in peace to Pimp C, man. But yeah, I'm gonna have to say UGK. That is a tough one though, because I listened to all those albums before, and I frequently go back to listen to them. So.
It just didn't grow on me that well.
And that's one thing too. It's just, you know, them being, you know what I mean, like it's like, especially like Snoop Dogg for us, and we're just from the West Coast. So it's like I feel like that's just the
You gotta stay.
That's just
yeah,
you just gotta keep that on there. Like it's gonna be on there.
So Darnell, what album you kicking off?
Just by, I mean, it's hard. They all really essential albums. I mean, they really are essential. I mean, you really have to really keep most of these on here. This is tough. I think I'll go with UGK on this one as well. I think, yeah, Raekwon.
That's hilarious.
I put that one on purpose, man. I knew you UGK.
Yeah, I'll say UGK. But yeah, I wouldn't leave Raekwon, Wu-Tang, Jay-Z, of course. No, Snoop.
Yeah, I think UGK. I think that's
why I stumbled on this, because I do like Raekwon's album, but then I also really like UGK's. But I was leaning towards taking Raekwon's off, but I'm still torn between two.
The thing about the Raekwon one
I feel like kicking Raekwon's off because y'all kicked off UGK's.
Come on, then don't be like that, bro. Because you gotta think about, like, out of all the members' albums, like, and that's the, like, think about how much albums that is, and if that's the rated, like, besides like GZA's Liquid Swords album, like if that's the one that's like the top out of all the Wu-Tang members, you just can't get rid of that, bro. Like, because that's like, bro, like top lyricists, like hip hop, like pure, like that's hip hop, like you know what I mean? Oh no, you just can't get rid of it. I feel like you just can't. Personally, I just feel like you can't get rid of that. And I'm gonna stick with the UGK Right and Dirty.
Very special.
How about I keep all four and I kick Darnell's album off?
You kick Darnell out.
Sound good? Kick Darnell out. Sorry, man. You gotta go. You've been booted, man.
Yes, man.
I'll kick UGK out, man.
We'll be backstage. Play.
Yeah, man. I'll kick out UGK, man. Rest in peace, Pimp C. Despite looking down right now.
So we all leave UGK on this one. I think this is the first one. Oh no, Second one, we all agree.
We got another set of albums though that Darnell chose again, specifically 2015 albums. You want to read them, Darnell, or let MCK read them? MCK, you can read them.
Yeah, you can go.
What Future and Drake? What a Time to Be Alive? The Game documentary 2. Kendrick to Pimp a Butterfly. That's for sure staying. And Ludacris, Ludaversal. Personally, bro, I'm just gonna pick Ludacris, Ludaversal. I'll just be the one to say it. Like, and y'all know Ludacris like one of my favorite, like one of my favorites of all time. But
I had to put that on there because I knew that.
That's your boy, man.
I mean, I
was wondering
like
what
the
you
album because I'm a fan of Ludacris, so it's like he like, you know what I mean. But you know, Future and Drake, What a Time to Be Alive, like there's bangers like all over that album. And then the documentary 2 album is actually fire. And of course, we know To Pimp a Butterfly. That's untouched.
You don't even need to talk about it. It's staying there.
I would have chose To Pimp a Butterfly over the UGK album too. Personally, I like literally like that's one of my favorite albums. So yeah, the Ludacris, we know his albums. So then that's like his last album he made. We know. We'll send that one to the trash. I like it though, but
you put it on the private jet that was on the album cover, and
yeah, we'll put that. You know, send them back packing on that jet.
get the shit out of there.
What do you guys pick?
Gotta go. How about you, Darnell? You're the one that came up with this, man. Which one was you?
I mean, let's go down.
You didn't like that song with Miguel that you had? I can't remember what it was called.
Hey, Darnell did this on purpose because he knew I was gonna pick that one.
You had to take off your dude.
Yeah, he knew I was gonna do that. So, Darnell, you ain't slick, bro. You trying to make me downplay? You trying to make me go against one of my favorites?
Hey, some people have albums you don't like. I mean, some people gonna have albums that are just like, hey, like that's their least favorite. You're like, oh, this ain't gonna be their best work. It's gonna be like probably like they.
Yeah, I mean, it was still good. Like he had some solid songs and verses on the album, but
at the right
you chose. Yeah, like
yeah. Yeah, if you go back to the album list, look at it. Future and Drake, that whole project, bangers. Game, documentary 2. I mean, it's
fire. He was rapping
like the bangers right there. Kendrick, that's timeless project. That could be just like damn. It could be on the charts,
and then he just leaves you with Ludaversal.
And that's
that one track with Miguel. That was a,
Oh yeah.
I can't really name.
He had a song, video of Marshawn Lynch too. That Beast Mode song. Yeah, he has some cool songs on there. But yeah, come on, like we all know that one's gonna be the one to go. Let's go to the next one. Like, why y'all pitting me through this some more? Like more. Come on.
He just want to see if MCK would go against his, one of his faves.
Yeah, come on now.
It's one of his favorite artists, man, and he did it. He fell for the bait, man. Darnell just baited you on that one.
Yeah, I knew as soon as I seen it, I was like, I hit him up on the chat. I was like, who picked this?
This motherfucker, who put this shit here?
Yeah, as soon as I seen it,
on here.
Had him set up.
I told him not to, man, but Darnell wouldn't listen.
Nah, that's comedy.
Who's gonna pick?
Well, we got one more. This is my choice, man. I felt like
this was yours. I thought this was Darnell's for some reason.
This is my last choice, and the next one's my choice. This is the last one. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we need to show some R&B love in here, so I chose some random R&B artists, more new age, except Chris Brown. He's been around for a while, but Frank Ocean, which he's been around for a while too. So Tory Lanez. It's more Daniel Caesar's the new guy, but yeah, Frank Ocean's, Tory Lanez, Chris Brown, and Daniel Caesar.
Tory Lanez going out like his hair. Boy, if you don't get that,
I think you're just a Tory Lanez hater, man. Daniel Caesar got to go.
I mess with Daniel Caesar.
Got to go.
Oh, because out of singers, out of singers, Tory Lanez to me is the weakest one.
Daniel Caesar got
voice. I don't like Tory Lanez. That don't sound
good. He got a
Daniel Caesar got to go.
Daniel Caesar's cool.
It's hard, dude. It's hard. They all great, but Daniel Caesar got one project.
I mean, he only got one album out, maybe two. I think he got like 2 albums out. His body of work super small.
Super small. Tory Lanez got a discography.
That's why the fuck you
like mixtapes of that's crazy. Chris Brown
staying.
Definitely.
I don't care about if you can like him or hate him. He's staying.
Bro, Chris Brown is 100% staying. That's the safest answer on this. If anyone says Chris Brown, they're bugging. out from Tory Lanez is going for me, bro. His hair is going out. Man, nah, man.
Yeah, I say Tory.
I didn't roast this man for no reason.
Daniel Caesar can go.
Tory. Yes.
Tory
everyone
good.
talking about Tory, yeah,
Yeah,
everyone
I
say
think
Tory
it's
good.
just-
Make it sound like a guy a
Daniel
little
Caesar
bit.
has
Make
a
it, hey,
good
make like
Make
your
it
hair
sound
is
like a
sound,
guy out,
but
dude.
as far as discography, sorry,
Hey Tory,
Yes.
make like you're here and disappear.
point blank, they gotta go.
So who you going with,
Has
Darnell?
to. No offense or buts. He gotta go.
Who? You kind of like cutting out a little bit. What-
I mean, you gotta get closer to your mic, man. I couldn't hear you.
Messing
for
with it
that
at
time.
all. Nope.
Who's
Nope,
going?
not
Who's
one
leaving?
bit.
Who you throwing off Kyle's Mountain?
Cows Mountain. Wait, darn. This man trying to get through. The way that no, you need to
Yeah,
get that
I'll
Wi-Fi
answer
fixed.
for him. Darnell picked Daniel Caesar.
Oh, he said Daniel Caesar?
I'm going for him. I think he had to go.
No,
Do-
hell no, put him back in. No.
No, I didn't
Put him
kick him
back in.
out. He went away.
Oh, he left?
Yeah.
All
I think
right.
he had to do
I think he said Tory Lanez though.
No, I think
I
he
swear
said,
I think he said Tory Lanez.
I think he said Daniel Caesar.
All right.
Maybe we'll put a poll up and go with the people. Who
Oh,
Darnell?
well, come on, we know what the people are gonna say, bro.
They'll say who Darnell choose.
Tory,
Who he chose. Oh, there you go. He made lagging or something. Welcome back, man.
Lagging.
there we go. Yeah, you were lagging. Like,
We're about to put up a poll to decide who you chose, man.
You already know I chose Daniel Caesar. That's what I was saying really quick.
What did
as far as the discography.
double elimination.
Who you said? Tory Lanez. You had to pick Tory Lanez because you were roasting him earlier.
He's saying that you chose
kinda
that,
just
no,
make-
but we're deciding like who you choose. And you said he thought you said Tory, and I thought you said Daniel Caesar.
Nah,
Yeah,
I'll
for
mess
the
with
double
Tory
elimination.
heavy. He had to stay there. He had to stay there. Chris Brown, Daniel Caesar, pretty new. Shoot, if you had Brent on there,
I thought about that. I was gonna
that would have been a little crazy. That
I
would
was
have
gonna
been
choose him
crazy.
or Daniel Caesar.
I noticed you didn't put that other comment up.
Yeah, because it's
Which
irrelevant. Sarah fucking
So you got that.
Yeah.
it up, man. You gotta
I see you got that
Oh, we
Kratos
got
beard.
that.
Man got that God of War beard, bro. If you don't get that,
Type
That
bullshit. I don't
6'9"
want that
beard.
knowledge,
if you
man.
don't, yeah, if you don't get that God of War looking at
You
it.
don't get your fucking Tory Lanez head ass out of here, Darnell. And you shut up, Brian. You fucking broccoli headed piece of shit.
Broccoli.
All right, this,
Yeah,
you about to be
looking
my next
at-
victim on this. You about to be my next victim on Instagram.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Caleb got all the power, man.
You too, Darian Brown. Get out of here with that comment.
That's comedy, bro.
I'll put it up for you, man.
This is the roasting episode. That's what we're to title it. But yeah, shoot, that was the game. That was fun, man. We've been having back to back. Like, these games have been getting harder, bro.
Yeah, man. It's a pretty fun game.
Yeah, that's comedy. Man. Shout out my man Dez.
Shout out Game Time Elliott, real quick. 619 vibes. Yeah, man.
619.
I know, Darnell. We're supposed to do we had your food segment last week. I know y'all put it on the notes, but I didn't want to put it up again, so I'll just let you do your shout outs, man.
Do my shout outs.
Hey, shout out to Jeannie.
Shout out to Jeannie, Vegan Life with Jeannie. You guys need to check that out in San Diego, California.
Yeah, man. She get me tempted to go vegan, man.
Go vegan.
Bro,
I mean,
shit, I was
she's
in
doing
San
a lot of.
Tried it for 2 days.
Yeah, I want to try the food, bro. I be seeing like the food on her page. So I'm like, this look
Yeah.
fire. Like,
Look,
I've been
the
telling
jerk
Darnell, like, bro,
tacos.
I know Darnell got work, so it's like, you know, the times that she's, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I was like, it's hard to
Yeah,
get to.
times
I'm
to
like,
hit that
Darnell,
over
like,
there.
bro, I'm not in San Diego, so I can't go try it. So I'm like, Darnell, man, you gotta do it
Try
for me.
to make a plate. You know, vegan is not my thing. But other than that, yeah, Tropical Vegan Cafe.
Hey,
I guess we could shout out another one, Cutie Pie.
yeah, shout out Cutie Pie Coro, your dog. I know. That's
I don't know what that. I don't know what that is.
yeah,
But hey,
that's her
Shout
dog,
out to that.
man.
oh, that's
That's your
it.
dog.
Shout
I
out to
guess.
your dog.
Hey, we shout
Wait,
that
hold on.
dog out.
That's your dog?
Huh?
We shout
Yeah,
out dogs out here.
yeah.
I'll
Coro's
leave my
her
comments to
dog.
myself. I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say.
And Darnell, who was the your friend too that you said I think like was making like cupcakes?
Yeah.
Or?
Oh yeah, cupcakes. But yeah,
I know
going
she
back to
started this
vegan though. Go back to Jeannie real quick. I mean, it's the Haitian vegan food. Go check her out on her Instagram, Vegan Life with Jeannie. She does like different things. She has stuff on Uber Eats. She has different locations, National City, at the
Yeah.
beaches,
Okay.
swap meet. So
Okay.
go ahead, check that out real soon if y'all can.
She's doing her thing, man. Like
She's doing her thing. Small business wave.
she's about to have that success story, man. You better get into it now. So shout out to her for real. Like she been supporting us, supporting my music too, like since forever. So
since day
shout out
one.
to her.
Since day
real,
one.
Real one for real.
Man.
Yeah, I wanted to shout out another person, Aaliyah. Her business called Baker Buzzed. It's different. Yo, cupcakes can all be same and with the same frosting and everything, but hey, sometimes
like
you need a little something in there to spice it up. So why not a little bit of alcohol in there? What about some Hennessy? What about some Malibu? What about some tequila?
Wait. So it's not edible, but it's not edibles, but it's alcohol inside, not marijuana.
Nah, it's alcohol specifically. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, infused cupcakes.
Damn.
I had some before. Not from her specifically yet, but I know like they taste. Some alcohol cupcakes. It tastes a little different.
For your birthday, Darnell. I know your birthday's coming up too. We ain't forget.
How I feel about it.
Birthday coming up. Yeah, that might have to be a little surprise.
Birthday, man.
Right, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true, man. I'm about to come out.
Soon to come.
We gonna get.
Soon to come. Yeah,
And if we're buying it from. We know who we're buying it from. So
yeah, definitely sure. Yeah, check out our Instagram, big.or.buzz. Yeah, check her out for the cupcakes. She does single cupcakes, half a dozen, a dozen. Just any preference. Quality can be small or big. She got different cupcakes on her website and on her Instagram page. So go ahead and check that out. San Diego, California. Yeah.
How about the Willy Birds, or do you want to shout that out too?
Shout out Willie Wings.
Willie Wings.
Willie Wings. Yeah, that's another good small business owner, black owner, doing chicken strips, chicken wings, fried rice.
sound like my type of place.
Hey, if you like chicken and you want to do different, it ain't always gotta be fries. Hey, sometimes it can be a little fried rice. Mix a little something different in there on the sides. Hey, make it legit. He got soda going in now. Now he got his own Willie Wings fries now. So he doing like the whole thing with like Chipotle fries. So he doing chicken fries and his own little sauce on there. So you guys need to go ahead and check that out. We got his food residing in the Barrio Food Hub. That's his own little kitchen right there. So go ahead and check that out if you can. The wait will be long, so I would order early if you can. So you want to be waiting all hungry.
Shout out segment. We didn't have a banner for that. That was Darnell shout out.
Shout out
segment for you.
Food segment, man. Man, and I want to say too to rest in peace. I got this Malcolm X shirt. It's an artist named Von Don Art. I believe you could. That's his website name, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is on Instagram too. Fire. I'll show it again. Let me move
that shit out.
This is fire. He crafts all himself. He got different ones too. Like I have he made a Nipsey one. Got Lauryn Hill, and J. Cole, like Fresh Prince, Martin. He got a whole bunch of different ones. He could do custom. So check him out, man. It's dope, and it's it's cheap too. It's like like a regular shirt price, $25. So I put the Malcolm X one on because yesterday that was the date of his assassination. So yeah, man, I had to put that on just in honor of him. So
rest in peace, Malcolm X, real icon leader right there.
Yeah, I'm about to read his autobiography soon, but I'm reading another book right now. But I have his autobiography. I got it right here. It's on my desk.
He got a couple of books. We shouting out. Dang,
yeah, man. So it's a big one right here too. So I gotta get ready for it.
It's gonna be a minute. It's gonna be a minute to that finished.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm trying to read more books. This year. That's one of my resolutions. So.
Yeah, this is the Peer Rap Podcast. So we shouting out every motherfucker in this bitch. It's episode 5. You know, thank you for everybody that tuned in. Thank you for everybody that's gonna watch the replay. Thanks everyone that shouts us out, shares it with your friends, you know, interacts with us, everything, man. You can always, you know, check out the Twitter and Instagram page at Pure Rap Podcast. The YouTube's called Pure Rap Podcast as well. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like, you know, share it.
Shout out everyone in the comments.
Everyone in the comments. You got the podcast platforms, Apple Podcasts and Spotify. You can go on there, follow us, subscribe, leave a review as well. You know, go ahead and go do all that and share it with your friends, man. You know, that'll be up by tomorrow. So
album review.
I'll be on tomorrow. So we shout out who we doing tomorrow? I mean,
on Wednesday. Yeah, Caleb's choice.
Yeah, my choice. We got an album review on Wednesday, so make sure to tune into that as well.
You want to say the album?
You shouting out who it is?
Yeah, we're doing a Problems S2 album that came out in 2018. So if you haven't heard of that, go check it out. You know.
Yeah, we're going, man. We're going all over the place. West Coast, man. We're doing West Coast artists. LA.
West Coast vibe. It's different.
We're doing something different, man. I had to change it up real quick on them. So, yeah, make sure to tune in this Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. Pacific time, and you know, we got that for y'all. Until then, you know, you guys be safe. You guys got anything else you want to say before we get going?
Nah, man. Like I said, we gotta just keep it up, man. Keep doing this, man.
Yeah, we just keep doing this. We love doing this. We love talking about music. Yeah, just like the last comment, you know, we doing this. Hey, it's all fun too. We love doing this. We don't do it just for anything else. We having fun with this. I see y'all laughing. We engaging.
Share it with your friends, man. Have them come in and talk with you.
We want more people, want more comments, but we love doing
that's what I'm saying. Like the social medias you know, we're getting a lot like I know a lot of the stuff that we put up is starting to get a lot more, you know what I mean?
Got some buzz.
Yeah, the Shocker guys, damn, they're like 100 plus retweets. I was like, damn. Not expecting that at all.
For real, he blew up a bit.
Blow up. That's funny.
We're gonna start putting more polls, and you know, things like kind of the games that we do on here. We'll start putting a little bit like some of these questions we might start putting on our socials too for people. You know, any people who don't really catch the show, you know what I mean? They could you know, vote on that and put their opinions out. You know what I mean? So
on YouTube and Twitter.
So Wednesday. So next Wednesday.
Yeah, if you got people that are trying to listen to it on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, it'll be up tomorrow. You can share that to spread it to them. Let them check it out when they ride home from traffic after work or something. You know, can always do that too. So yeah, until Wednesday, you guys be safe. Have a great night, and thank you for everyone tuned in. Thank you, MCK and Darn Easy for you know, being on with me tonight.
Yeah,
that's on the tonight too. So.
Appreciate y'all. We got all love for y'all.
Y'all be safe, man.
Yes, sir.
Be safe out there.